The original Starfox was a big deal when it was first released in 1993 on the Super Nintendo. It was the first polygonal title to use the Super FX chip that so very few games used. Starfox was for many the entry to a 3D home console experience. Just take a look at the original commercial in the background and imagine yourself in 1993. Seeing these modern graphics for the time, this one really blew my mind as a kid. I got lucky to pick up my copy from a rental store that was closing down. Remember those rental stores? Starfox is a rail shooter that takes Fox and his pals Peppy, Falco, and Slippy on his quest to defeat Andross. You can choose from one of 3 paths in order to add some depth to the game. Starfox really mixes up the camera view. Some levels feature the ship in front of the camera, and some levels have a cockpit view. You can use bombs to help clear enemies on the screen. Occasionally your companions will get caught in front of an enemy fire, where you have to react and save them by shooting down something that's on their tail. I really underestimated how well the level design is. The gameplay is really exciting with hundreds of obstacles you have to navigate through. Yes, I know the graphics don't seem fancy for today's standards, but in 1993, I'll tell you this was revolutionary for a home console release. I love the simple polygons. In today's day and age, where we have almost infinite palettes and resolutions, I find Starfox to have a very simplistic approach to level design and graphics. The development team at Nintendo really did a great job with taking a concept, giving it a name, and a new cast of characters and theme. What I don't like about Starfox is summed up into 2 parts. The first being memory limitations. The fact that enemies pop out of nowhere at the last second makes Starfox incredibly frustrating at times. You'll be flying away and boom, enemy right in front of you. The other would be frame rate. Some bosses just bring the gameplay to a crawl. This is really frustrating for today's standards. If there was an opportunity to get the original Starfox at 60 frames per second on an original console, I would be all over that. I absolutely adored Starfox when it was first released. This was my first experience to a 3D game on a home console. This is why it's so hard for me to give it a negative review. I just can't get past its shortcomings. There are better experiences on the Super Nintendo for this day and age. Starfox is just one of those games that can't keep up. Starfox did, however, open up the door for other rail shooters to be created and put on a home console. I'm the Retro Kingpin. Thanks for watching.